to the sandwich generation where you and I are stuck in the middle between our kids and grandkids and our parents and our grandparents, and we're just trying to make it all okay. Today, we're going to talk about more gifts. We're going to talk about storage for a tiny house. Let's dig in. This past week, I watched an episode of Tiny House Generation. I'm not normally one that watches that particular situation, but I saw it this week and I thought, my goodness, that is exactly the situation you have when you move into, say, assisted living. You generally just have one large space. Sometimes you'll have two smaller spaces, but whatever that space is, most likely compared to where you're moving from in a big old house to that scenario, you are very much trying to figure out storage just like a tiny house. And they had amazing things to talk about. And so I had to share them with you because if you're still looking for a gift, these are awesome. The first thing I noticed is that they multitask furniture for storage. So for example, one of my residents has a little tuffet seat kind of scenario, and it's very sturdy. She can sit on it, and she does, but the lid comes off, and where you'd think it would be stuffed, you can actually store things in there. That is a wonderful way to add more storage without anyone having to even see it. And along those lines, they have those under the bed boxes that you can even roll sometimes or slide up underneath there. What a great place to put their out of season clothing so that the things in their closet are the things they're wearing right now. And you can also get boxes and cute baskets and things. And maybe they have a chair with 4 legs on it. That's pretty common with this generation. You can slide a cute little basket or whatever underneath that chair. Now you've got more storage. I also noticed from watching the tiny houses that shelving is a very big deal. And in senior living, there's all kinds of opportunities for storage in shelving. And, they love setting out their pretty things and their curios and their books and whatever. So if you don't have storage built in to their new apartment, consider putting up shelves to the ceiling, even if you want, for their curios, for their whatever it is they need. I also saw on the tiny house show that they had these little corner shelves, and they were only about that big, but they just slid into the corner and they'd have them up and down the corner of the walls. That's another great place to put things that are their keepsakes that they think they're going to lose. What a great place to put those. And then there's the most common one, but just in case you're not aware of it, they have those shelves that hang over, say, the bathroom door, and it's just shelves all the way down. What a great place for storage. Generally they don't close the bathroom door a lot. They don't keep it closed, like maybe other people might, because they're in and out of there a lot. A lot of times they're in a wheelchair or a walker, and it's just easier for them to keep that door open. And so, that's a great place to hang up storage. I got this idea from one of my sweet residents' family. They moved into a particular apartment that doesn't have a kitchenette in it, and they brought in like a kitchen island like you would get at IKEA or someplace, and it's awesome. It has a butcher block top, it has shelves underneath, and so they brought in a mini fridge, this kitchen island. It's on wheels. They keep it against the wall, but they can move it around if they wanted to. And they have their Keurig up there, all on the shelves underneath. They have all of their kitchen things from, their dishes and silverware to pantry items. And it's just all in this one compact space, but it looks very kitchen. And so when you look at it, it gives them another section of their apartment that's sectioned off to something else. I noticed that in the tiny house videos too, is that even if you're in your kitchen of the tiny house, it overlooks the bedroom, it overlooks the living room. Everything kind of interconnects in a tiny house. And so being able to think a little bit outside the box, the 4 square walls of their apartment, and compartmentalizing things, that gives them the sense of, here's the kitchen, here's the dining area, here's where I sleep. You can even fit a sofa in a lot of them and make a living area. So think outside that box, take that information and extrapolate that to their apartment. That would be such a fantastic gift for them to be able to keep more of their things, show them off, store them, whatever the case may be. I know we're super busy this time of year, but let's stop for just a moment. Let's think all these things through. Thanks for watching.